mga moms, sa mga wife na nakikinig. Para sa akin kasi, lalaki yung nagtatrabaho and then yung babae at dinesign para sa bahay lang.
No matter how noisy the world gets,
No matter how loud the world gets,
our goal is simple: influence
empower,
and activate.
You can always
be louder.
be louder.
Hey guys, welcome to another episode of the Louder Podcast. It's me, the Josh, and right now, mapapasabak na naman tayo sa isang napakalupit na podcast because with me is not just another amazing person. You know, everyone that we bring here in the podcast is definitely a person that has a story that's worth hearing and listening to. But this person right now is more than just the average person, no? Because we're going to talk to someone who has experienced a lot in her life in terms of being, number one, doing the hardest job and the craziest job full-time in the world, which is being a mother, while at the same time being an entrepreneur, being a hustler and a dreamer. And right now, she is one of the founders of the fastest growing technology stores here in the Philippines. Guys, everything that we're gonna learn today is something that you can definitely use in your life. Kaya excited ako kung nandito ka and you're a mompreneur, you're a womanpreneur, you're a shipreneur. How do you say that? You're a womanpreneur. Listen up, this is for you because our Louder Podcast, we have an amazing guest. Ladies and gentlemen, let's all welcome Cams Pasco. Thank you so much, Cams. Thanks for being here.
Thank you, the Josh.
Grabe, finally, finally we made it.
Yes.
And I know this is your this is the first time that you actually said yes to this invitation. Pero I know that this is not gonna be the last. I know madami pa tayong pagsasama na ma-experience in a podcast because you're actually planning on putting up your own podcast. Am I right?
Yes, with your help.
Yeah, obviously. Pero Cams, no, for a lot of people, so I just want to, while we do this podcast, I just want you to picture hundreds and thousands of people just listening to the stories that you will be sharing later on. Pero sa mga taong hindi ka pa kilala, they have very little idea of who you are, what you do. Sino ka ba? Anong ginagawa mo? No? What do you do?
So, katulad ng sinabi mo kanina, first, syempre, I'm Cams,
Okay.
everyone. Katulad ng sinabi
What's the
mo
full name?
kanina.
The full name?
Camille Basco.
Camille.
Yeah,
Camille.
Camille.
Pero hindi yan C.
No.
It's Camille with a K, which is
Yes.
quite unusual, no? For me,
Yes.
I think.
Ayan.
Yeah.
So, I'm a mom,
Okay.
a wife, and an entrepreneur.
Mhm.
So, right now, yun siguro yung mga ginajaggle ko na mga roles sa buhay ko.
Yeah.
And ngayon, I am a CEO of a gadget trading company.
Right.
So, hindi lang kasi siya isang brand. So, hindi
Okay.
ko na siya i-mention.
Sige,
so,
sige. But give us a picture. Now, when you say gadget trading company, just give us a number. Like how many? What is this? What do you guys do basically? Kasi maraming hindi pa alam kung ano yan eh.
So from the word gadget trading, tinitrade namin siya into cash. Yung alam kasi ng mga tao is trading ng gadget to gadget. So sa amin naman, if ever na kailangan mo ng cash, we turn your gadget into cash. So trading of gadget into cash, yun yung ginagawa.
And you have multiple stores nationwide.
Yes.
Okay. How many stores do you have right now?
Actually, right now, around 55.
55.
Yeah.
Wow.
Pero may mga different brands pa kami. So, yung pinaka mina-manage namin is yung 55.
Right. So I guess the conversation that we want to have right now is how does being like what you said, a mom, a wife, and at the same time an entrepreneur, how does one get to juggle that? Kasi for sure, when people see you, grabe, ito si Madam, no? Para itsura pala si Madam nandiyan na, no? But they probably don't know where you started, right? So I guess that's why we have this podcast. Kasi itong podcast, tawag dito is Louder Podcast. Because we believe that everyone has a voice and everyone deserves to have a voice. And I'm excited to know who you were before all of this began,
Okay. So, nag-start akong maging entrepreneur. I'm not sure if, around 15 years old
15?
ako. Yeah.
Okay.
That time, 2010, yun yung doon pa lang nagsa-start yung online selling, 2010. So, nagbebenta ako ng mga damit, ganyan, contact lens, ganon. So, doon ako nag-start and then dumating ako sa point na parang nung first year college ako nun, kumikita ako ng 20,000 a week.
A week?
Parang,
While in college?
Yes.
Okay.
Parang ako kasi, kaya ko siya ginawa kasi may classmate ako na nakita ko na nag-start siya ng kanya and sabi ko, kaya ko rin kaya yun gawin kung ako yung gagawa. So, tinry ko and then ayun, parang nagulat ako na nagawa ko siya. May bumili na hindi ko mga kilala.
Right. Saan mo kinukuha yung mga ganun? And where'd you get the capital? Kasi may, grabe, but may, baka anak mayaman to, no? Totoo ba?
No.
Okay, hindi.
Yun nga, kasi parang wala akong capital.
Okay.
Kasi yung ginagawa ko dati, o-order ako from a website, and then ida-dropship na yon. So, hindi na
Pero wala pang
nakakarating.
dropshipping at that time.
Meron.
O may mga dropshipping na?
Yeah,
Okay.
diretso na dun sa client.
So, ibig sabihin, Gams, you are actually earning without investing a capital.
Yes.
Well, okay. So, but you were in college. Saan ka nag-school?
Letran.
Letran. Okay,
Yes.
Intramuros.
Intramuros.
Yes. Okay, so for a lot of people, no, parang sinasabi nila na, grabe, maybe nakuha niya to sa baon niya, baka yun iniisip nila. Pero ikaw hindi.
No.
You're doing it out of nothing.
Yes, kasi
Okay.
100 lang yung baon ko.
Yeah, 100.
100.
Okay, napapagkasya mo yun, ha?
Yes, tapos mamamasahe pa ako. So, wala naman talaga akong magiging capital.
Right.
Kasi kailangan ko pang kumain.
Yeah. Okay, so 20,000 a week. Was that
Yes.
is that net? More or less?
Yes, net.
na
Oo,
yun?
net. Yes.
Anong ginagawa mo doon? Anong ginawa mo nung when you had 20,000 a week? That's roughly what? Almost 80,000 a month.
In a month.
Right?
oo.
Technically, sinasahod na yan ng mga matataas na posisyon
Yes.
sa corporate world.
Yes. So, kasi nga parang nag-start ako na ang gusto ko lang naman talaga is magawa yung
Yeah.
ginagawa nung kaklase ko dahil parang gusto ko lang i-try or i-challenge yung sarili ko. So, nung kumikita ako that time, parang hindi ko alam saan ko dadalhin yung pera ko.
Yeah.
So, dumating sa point na parang bili lang ako ng bili ng sapatos kasi yun yung gusto ko.
Yeah.
And then, nung na-realize ko na parang hindi kailangan meron din tong pagdalan
Okay.
na something.
Yeah.
Ganon. So, ayun naman after, nung na-realize ko yun, sabi ko sa mama ko, gusto ko magtinda ng scramble.
Scramble. Okay.
Kasi that time, uso yung mga food cart ng scramble.
Right,
And then
right.
ako din kasi mahilig ako sa mga ganon.
Okay.
So
So,
sabi
saan mo
ko,
nahiligan yun? Sa school? Or
Yeah.
Sa school?
di ba after
Yes,
school may
yes.
mga
Oo.
naglalako.
Yeah.
Ganon.
Nakikitusok-tusok ka din?
Oo
Oh,
naman.
yan.
Kayong mais,
Yes.
ganon, di ba? So
May cheese,
ayun.
no?
So ayun, ako, sabi ko sa mama ko, gusto ko magtinda ng
Yeah.
Scrabble. Gusto ko magtayo ng food cart.
Right.
Tapos sabi niya sa akin, hindi yan ganun kadali.
Yun yung sabi niya, hindi
Yeah.
yan ganun kadali.
Oo.
Okay. But does she know at that time that you were, earning something on the side?
Yes,
Alam
alam niya. Pero kasi dahil, siguro iniisip niya na, di ba ginagawa ko nga siya sa computer lang.
Correct.
So iniisip niya siguro madali lang.
Okay.
Ganon. So nung sinabi ko na scramble, since kailangan mo na ng physical store.
May labor na.
Yeah,
Oo.
kasi syempre, nag-aaral ka eh.
Yeah.
So sabi niya, hindi yan ganun kadali.
Mm.
At the time kasi, medyo matigas yung ulo ko.
Mm.
Siguro until now naman, ganun pa
Yeah,
rin.
yeah.
So ang ginawa ko lang, sinabi ng mama ko, wala pa rin pag-aatubuli. Pumunta ako sa Divisoria.
Okay.
Bumili ako ng dalawang set.
Without hesitation.
Yes.
Dalawang set ng ano?
Dalawang set ng ice crusher, ng cooler.
Using the money that you had at that time.
Yes, siguro yan.
So how
Yun
old were
yung
you when you had your first 6 digits?
15, 16.
15, 16 years old. Humahawak ka na ng 6 digits. Wow.
Yes.
Some people are meant to be intrapreneurs, which is, I can work in a company, I can work with a company, and that's good. And I just want to have a stable job. But you're a risk taker dun ba lang?
Yes.
Which isang quality ng isang malupit na entrepreneur is to be able to take risks. No, hindi ka takot.
No, kahit
So yung mga panahon yun, for example, like pupunta ka ng, like just to buy those equipment ng mag-isa. Diba? Like, hindi ka takot mawalan ng pera?
kasi parang yung reasoning ko lagi is pag hindi ko susubukan, hindi ko malalaman.
So mas
pwede
malaki
mo-
yung risk ng hindi mo ginagawa.
Para sa akin, mas
Okay.
malaki yung risk ng hindi mo tinatry
Wow.
kaysa sa itry mo.
Wow. For a lot of you guys listening right now, that's probably one of the golden nuggets that you have to pay attention to. Yung tinatawag yun na opportunity cost eh.
Yes.
Diba?
Yes.
Na the cost of not taking the opportunity is more than the cost of doing it, of risking it.
Yes.
Galing. Grabe. This is getting exciting, no? Hey guys, right now, if you're listening sa kalagitnaan ng podcast na to, my name is Josh Vasquez, aka The Josh. With me is Camille Basco. founder and CEO of one of the fastest gadget trading companies here in the Philippines. And also, this amazing woman is an entrepreneur by blood. We're finding out her story. Talk to us about that. What brought you to where you are right now? What was the big breakthrough?
Big breakthrough siguro. Parang in terms of capital,
Yeah.
nagkaroon ako dahil sa husband ko. Parang,
Yun.
yes.
So let's talk about that. And I think right now nandito siya sa studio natin, no, guys. If you wanna
Say
check
hi.
him out, lagyan mo na i-b-roll mo. Okay, sige. Napakagwapo nito, napakalupit at napakabait pa, no? But we're gonna find out more, no? Sige, so let's talk about that husband of yours, no? So nung na-meet mo what's his name?
Lucky.
Yun, napaka-lucky mo talaga,
Yes.
no? Alright, so talk to us about that. What happened?
Ayun, nung na-meet ko si Lucky, parang naging, since nga, parang entrepreneur na ako by
Yeah,
blood.
yeah.
Yung sinasabi mo kanina.
By yourself?
Yes.
Okay.
Pero mas pa, kung 100% ako, parang naging 200%
Because
ako.
you found someone na 100% din.
Yes.
Wow. So hindi ka 50% tapos binuo ka niya?
No.
Okay. Kumbaga, by myself, I'm 100%. And then you met Lucky. It became 200. Kinikilig ako dito, guys. Kinikilig ako. Guys, sa studio may mga kinikilig. Okay. So, this is exciting. Okay. So like, how'd you guys meet?
Schoolmate kami nung high school, pero like never nag-cross yung landas namin. And then nag-chat lang siya sa akin. I'm not sure kung bakit.
Ano yung unang chat, no?
Hi.
Hi lang.
Yeah, lagi
May
mong hi.
yung pagka-hi niya.
For sure.
May intention.
Of course, meron.
Tingin mo, parang trip ka na.
Oo, kasi nagla-like siya sa mga post ko.
May madaming like na sunod-sunod.
Hindi naman.
Paminsan-minsan.
Paminsan. Pero parang, alam mo yung parang follower mo siya. Parang kasi nagla-like siya sa'yo.
So aware kang nandun siya? Aware kang nag-i-exist na siya?
Oo naman yun. Kasi nga nagla-like
So
siya.
napapansin mo din siya?
Oo. Kasi cute na.
Cute naman siya. Okay.
Pogi daw siya.
Pogi. Okay. Sige. So, yeah, tell us more about that. And then, how'd you guys transition from that to, and then you became a couple?
Yeah. That time kasi, nung naging mag-boyfriend-girlfriend pa lang kami. Parang
This
siguro
was in
alam
college?
College.
Yeah.
Alam na niya siguro din na parang even siya naman, mahilig siya mag-business.
Ooh, okay.
So, nag-work kasi siya that time and meron siyang savings.
Yeah.
May savings siya and then
So he's
ginamit
ahead
na.
of you?
Yeah.
Okay.
No. College na siya eh. Parang ako kasi na-late ako.
College and working?
Nakagraduate na pala siya.
Okay.
Ako college pa,
Right,
na-late
right,
ako.
right.
So, ayun, parang nag-work na siya that time. May savings siya. And then yung savings niya, ginamit namin pampautang. Nagpapautang kami.
But like, how is it now being with someone who also has the same drive? In your relationship ba, how did that mechanics go? Kasi when I don't know, are you the one who's normally the one who's dominating the decisions?
Ako.
Ikaw. Okay.
Kasi, nag-agree din naman si Lucky. Parang feeling niya din, kailangan niya i-submit yung sarili niya para mas maging maayos yung relationship namin.
Yeah.
So, pero kami naman parang we complement each other. Kung ano yung hindi niya kaya or mahina siya, doon naman ako pumapasok.
So you look at each other's strengths.
Yes.
And then you complement each other.
Yes.
Okay.
So,
What would you say are your strengths and his strengths?
Ako kasi, siguro in terms of management and leadership,
Yeah.
yun talaga yung kaya ko. And siya naman on the marketing side, sales, ganyan. And actually, siya din yung gumagawa ng mga application namin. Ako yung IT, pero mas magaling siya sa akin.
Really?
Yes,
Wait, he's also
inaral
an
niya
IT?
lang yun. No,
Ah,
business ad siya.
okay.
So yun, inaral niya lang mag-isa.
Wow.
Yung pagko-codings.
Great. That's amazing.
Yes.
Amazing. What are the 3 things that you could advise to people right now that would allow them to prosper and perhaps last long?
Okay. So I think one,
You can speak to our audience right now.
Yeah.
What's number 1?
number 1 siguro is communication.
Top of the list yan.
Yes, top
Okay.
of the list yan. Number 2 is
Why is it?
communication, of course, kasi hindi naman all the time huhulaan nung kapartner mo or nung ka-relationship mo yung gusto mong mangyari. Kailangan, kaya mong i-communicate yun sa kanya. Kailangan maging open.
Yeah.
Kailangan mo maging open para mas mag-grow kayo parehas and mas makilala niyo yung isa't isa. Ganon din sa business, parang hindi naman huhulaan ng mga tao mo kung ano yung gusto mong mangyari. Kailangan mong sabihin sa kanila kung ano yung gusto mong mangyari para matulungan ka nila.
Right.
Diba? So, second is parang yung give and take.
Give and take.
Yeah. Give and take. Kasi not all the time, dahil babae ka, ikaw yung tama, ganon. Dahil lalaki siya, hindi na siya magiging tama, ganon. Hindi naman kasi yung nag-work ng ganon.
Parang may bias pa rin yung pagkasabi nila. Kung lalaki ka, hindi na siya magiging tama.
Siyempre.
Okay. Yeah, so like you have to understand when to give in
Yes.
and when to stand your ground.
Yes.
Okay.
So, ganun din naman sa business na hindi naman as a leader, as a boss, ikaw yung palaging tama.
Wow, I love that.
Diba? Kailangan matuto ka din na parang magbigay and then parang makinig sa mga tao.
Wow.
Hindi yung take ka lang ng take na ikaw lang dapat lagi yung nasusunod.
That's something you apply in your company.
Yes. Alam yun ang mga namin, shout out.
Has it worked for you?
Yes.
A lot.
Naman. Ganun naman, parang give and take. Pagka hindi, kumbaga kung mas kaya kong umintindi ngayon, ako yung iintindi.
Yeah.
Kung mas kaya niyang umintindi, siya yung iintindi.
Great.
So parang napakabihira lang talaga naming mag-away.
Yeah.
Parang once a year, gano'n. And mostly talaga, lang. Yes.
Really? Wow.
Hindi kami yung parang petty things na nag-aaway kami over sa ganito, sa ganyan.
But
Hindi.
has it always been like that?
Noong una, hindi din.
For how many years? So,
Ah,
ibig sabihin, sa umpisa hindi na din kayo nag-away kagad.
Hindi, nag-aaway kami.
Mas madalas.
Oo, mas madalas. Nung first 2 years namin.
First 2 years.
Oo.
Okay.
Eh, siguro
Ano
yung
mga pinag-awayan before? Na petty, quote unquote.
petty. Kapag lumabas siya ng bahay, tas ang tagal niyang bumalik.
Okay. So kapag after 2 years, 3 years, dapat wala na yung ganun.
Yes, kasi kaya.
Pupunta, diba?
Oh,
I agree. Sa lahat ng nakikinig. I
yes.
agree. Dapat ganun talaga.
Kasi kaya naman.
Trust yun.
Yes. Siguro yung
Ano
ikaw,
kaya naman?
kaya naman in 2 to 3 years na maging gano'n, na mas maintindihan niyo yung isa't isa. Kung nga, kino-communicate niya sa partner niya.
Tsaka constant work yung communication.
Of course, oo. So parang sa akin din, yun nga, sa communication, na-realize ko din na talagang dapat, as a whole, sa buhay,
Yeah.
kailangan talagang magaling kang makipag-communicate.
Right.
Kailangan kaya mong i-deliver yung gusto mong sabihin, nang naiintindihan ka. Hindi lang basta sabihin mo, kung hindi kailangan maintindihan
Yeah.
nung pinagsasabihan mo.
Right. So it's not just about speaking, but it's also about being understood.
Yes,
Okay.
importante siya.
Okay.
So yun yung first communication and then second give and take.
And the last one for you would be
Understanding.
understanding.
Mm.
Tell us about that.
Understanding kasi not all the time kung ano yung sinabi, yun na yun.
Okay.
Parang yung iba kasi dahil, kunwari, yung pagkasabi is aggressive, ganyan. Yun na agad yung nakikita nila, hindi yung point nung sinasabi.
Yeah.
Ganon. So, ganon din sa business kasi, sa pag-handle ng mga employees,
Yeah.
hindi naman porket malakas yung boses niya or the way niya sinabi is ganon na yun.
Yeah.
Kailangan mong intindihin talaga
Right.
kung ano yung sinabi niya. So, ako dumarating ako sa point na parang kapag may nagsabi ng ganito, hindi muna ako mag-response. And then after, parang pag-iisipan ko, ano ba talagang ibig niyang sabihin?
Right. So kumbaga, okay, this is what I heard.
Mm.
But what does it mean talaga?
Yes, ganon.
Kasi minsan, baka iba lang yung pandinig ko eh.
Oh.
Right? Pero baka hindi naman yun yung meaning.
Mm.
That's a very important skill. It's about really understanding and not just hearing the person.
Yes.
I hear you, but I don't understand you.
Yes.
Iba kasi yun eh.
Yes, tama. So, importante siya para sa akin. Kasi 'di ba parang kunwari sumisigaw na siya pag nag-aaway kayo. Pero parang kung iintindihin mong mabuti, baka wala naman talagang something na masama dun sa sinabi sa'yo, 'di ba? Pero kung ang papakinggan mo lang is yung lakas,
Yung tone ng
yes,
boses.
yung tone lang, kung yun lang yung titignan mo, masasaktan ka agad. Kahit
Right,
hindi mo iniintindi kung ano ba yung sinabi.
Yeah.
Ganon. So, ayun.
So to recap, you gave 3 things. Right?
Yes.
First one is communication.
Yes.
Number 2 is give and take.
Yes.
And number 3 is understanding.
Yes.
And I think lahat yan, pasok siya lahat under the umbrella of communication.
Yes.
And to a lot of people, they don't see how important it is. Right? They don't see how important it is to just, number 1, be able to know that it takes more than just one to tango. takes two.
Yes.
But it takes one committed person to ask the other person to dance.
Yes.
Diba?
Tama.
Galing
Tama.
na. Kasi
Ganda.
most people are like, yeah, okay, we can dance together, but it takes one person to say, hey, let's dance.
Yes.
Diba? So in this case, pag napagod yung isa, sasaluin ng isa.
Yes.
Even in the Bible, it says there, two is better than one.
Yes. Tama.
And inspire some people right now. Maybe may mga nakikinig sa atin ngayon na maybe they're mothers, right? They're wives, and perhaps maybe they're even girlfriends and boyfriends. But focus more on the female audience who's listening. How do you want to inspire them to tell them that, hey, you know what? You're not just supposed to be on the sideline. You have a role to play. And you can be bigger and louder than what you are right now.
Yes. So, siguro sa mga moms, sa mga wife na nakikinig, hindi naman tayo dinesign para sa bahay lang. Kasi yung, kumbaga yung nakasanayan na natin, yung lalaki yung nagtatrabaho and then yung babae nasa bahay, yun yung nakasanayan. So, lagi ba natin kailangan sumunod sa kung ano yung nakasanayan? Hindi ba natin pwedeng gawin kung ano yung sa tingin nating tama? And para sa akin kasi, mas tama na bukod sa maalagaan ko yung mga anak ko,
Right.
is kaya ko rin silang turuan sa buhay.
Right.
Kung ano talaga yung buhay
Yeah.
outside the house. Ganon. Kasi hindi pwedeng all the time, parang aarugain mo sila, andyan sila sa tabi mo, and then what if ang fear ko kasi mawala ako? So, paano na yung mga anak ko kung hindi sila marunong mabuhay nang
Without
wala
you.
ako?
Okay.
So, sa akin, parang gusto kong makita ng mga anak ko na si mommy, si daddy, kaya nila. Kahit si mommy lang niyan dyan, kaya niya. So, ano yung magiging reason ba't hindi ko kakayanin? Yun. So, yun siguro para sa akin na hindi lang tayo dinasign para sa bahay. Ang role talaga natin is to support the family. And siguro, nandun na maalagaan natin yung mga anak natin and at the same time, maturuan natin sila sa buhay.
Yeah. I love that. It's like understanding that, hey, you have a responsibility to be a role model to your kids.
Yes.
Regardless of what that means.
Yes.
Regardless if that means, hey, you know what, just being with them or just showing them that you can also work.
Yes.
Right? Cool. Amazing. Cam's final question. Anong ibig sabihin ng louder for you? What does it mean to be louder? Talk to the audience.
Louder kasi is to be able to use your voice to influence others.
Yeah.
Kung alam mo yun, yung sa stories mo, nakakapagbigay ka ng value, may someone lang, kahit isang tao lang na nakarinig sa'yo and nabago mo yung buhay niya.
Yeah.
I think, para sa akin, yun yung louder.
Amazing. Amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it from her, Cams Basco. Cams, where can people find you? Promote your company.
So, ayun, we own a gadget trading company, which is Top Gadget Phone Shop. So, what we do is we trade your gadgets into cash and we also sell yung mga used phones. And also, nag-accept din kami ng mga motorcycles, bikes, ganyan. Kung ba't ganun, gusto lang kasi namin makater as much as possible yung pangangailangan ng mga customers.
Where can I find it on social media?
You can search Top Gadget Phone Shop main sa Facebook. Also, meron din kaming Instagram under Top Gadget Phone Shop. And TikTok account, Shopee account under Top Gadget Phone Shop.
Love that. Love that. Awesome. Any other thing that they should look forward to sa mga susunod na months, weeks?
Siguro yung sinasabi ni Coach na
Yeah.
magpo-podcast ako.
Yun. Awesome.
Diba? Kasi talagang pinupush natin yon.
Okay. What would you talk about in your podcast?
Siguro everything about life lang. Parang, yun nga, sabi ko kay Coach, how to juggle being a mom, entrepreneur, and a wife, ganyan.
Yeah.
And also yung how to be a leader. Kasi yun talaga yung passion ko, yung mag-lead ng mga tao, yes. So more on ganon. And how to start your own business. As in start, yung ihakbang mo, kahit ano yun. Parang humakbang ka. Siguro to inspire lang na simulan nyo, kahit ano pa yan.
Cams, you are definitely an inspiration to a lot of people, myself included, no, and to a lot of women out there, to a lot of mothers, to a lot of wives na nakikinig right now. This is something that's really amazing, and I'm super honored to have you on the show. Ladies and gentlemen, this is another episode of the Louder Podcast. This is the only place where we talk about being louder, regardless of who you are, regardless of your gender, sex, race, nationality, or religion. Hey guys, listen, no matter how loud and crazy this world gets, no matter how noisy the negativities of the world are, remember, you always have a choice to be louder. Thanks for watching the episode. We'll see you guys in the next one. God bless you. Be great. Don't forget, be louder. Bye. No matter how noisy the world gets,
No matter how loud the world gets,
our goal is simple: influence
empower,
and activate.
You can always
be